Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Musyoka TV, which is your #1 online political channel. And today we are going to have a conversation about what's going on, about the finance bill, and whether Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who is actually the face of opposition, can mount enough strategies so that what Kenyans are saying about the burden of taxation, which is going to be increased by that finance bill, is going to come down. And as you know, recently, the person who has been the face of opposition is Raila Amolo Odinga. And Raila Amolo Odinga, being that he is eyeing a AU seat where he needs the government first to endorse him and secondly to campaign for him so that he can be able to get that chair or that position. So Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka now is being left as the face of Azimio. Can he be able to amount enough pressure in parliament in particular and outside parliament so that what is called an increase of taxation to the people of this republic can be reduced? That is actually what we are going to have as our discussion today. But before we dive in and try to have that candid discussion, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, I request you kindly that always make sure to smash the bell button, because by smashing the bell button, you give YouTube a leeway so that it can send a notification to you to watch any content as we upload it into YouTube. And for those ones who actually have subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you abundantly, because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. Now, let us go back to the discussion of the day. Can Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who presumably has become the face of Azimio, be able to lay down strategies inside and outside parliament so that the finance bill, which is supposed to be represented in parliament and so that it can be made to be the law, and this finance bill, many people perceive it as a document which is going to burden Kenyans with taxation. So can Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka be able to mount enough pressure so that a lot of amendment can be done to that finance bill so that it can be palatable to the people of Kenya? Because for William Samuel Ruto, he has said now and again that taxation in Kenya has not actually reached the way other countries are being taxed. And recently he said that he wants to increase taxation to a level of 24%. But Kenyans are feeling the heat because they feel that this is overburdening them. with taxes, which is not good for their economical growth. And the side of opposition have actually come out and they have said that they are going to do all it can so that they can make sure that that finance bill is actually amended tremendously so that the Kenyans cannot be overburdened. But can Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka be able? Because the last finance bill, Raila Amolo Odinga had actually put enough pressure, and there are some things which were amended in that finance bill because Raila Amolo Odinga was able to mount pressure in parliament even if he was not having enough parliamentarians. And when Raila Amolo Odinga found out that the people who could help him to amend that constitution, that finance bill in parliament were fewer, that is when Raila Amolo Odinga came out and called for mass demonstrations. And this made that finance bill to be some of the taxes to be reduced. But can Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka be capable of that? That is the big question I have. But to my understanding is that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka does not have what it takes. First, in parliament, the members of parliament that can hear that call and amend that finance bill are fewer. Secondly, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is not little enough to call for mass action across the country so that the government can be pressurized so that they cannot increase taxes. And by now, if Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka had a good strategy, he could have synthesized the Kenyans that if he is able to see that Parliament are not going to make enough amendments to that finance bill, he is going to make sure that Kenyans will come on the streets and they will now force the government to cut down the taxes. But Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has not done all that because as I know Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, his politics is quite soft. And because Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka prays soft politics, that makes him not to be advantaged in pressurizing the government so that this finance bill, which many Kenyans perceive that it is going to overburden them, cannot be made, enough amendments cannot be made to it. So there is a likelihood that it's only minimal amendment or amendments that can be made to this finance bill. And because also Raila Amolo Odinga is now working with the government, that also puts him in a tricky situation, such that he cannot come to aid to the Kenyans to make sure that he pressurizes President William Samoei Ruto and his men so that taxation can be minimized, so that the burden of taxation can be less to the people of Kenya. I really don't know what's your take about Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Can he be able to lay down enough strategies so that he can push the government to do tremendous amendments to the finance bill so that Kenyans cannot be burdened? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to pump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it is good to request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always remember to smash the bell button, because by doing so, you actually make YouTube to send you a notification whenever we upload any political content into YouTube. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly, because you always give us the inspiration to come up with this kind of political analysis. And with that, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly until we meet in our next political discussion. Goodbye.